Happy hours. Hey everybody, welcome to Beyond the Veil of Sleep Happy Hours. The Excited about the show tonight. Have some really some really fun folks on. Thanks for being here again. Brought to you by YouTube and Zoom, because that's how we have to do this. Couple new things. Obviously, new intro for the show. Thank you to that stereotypical wizard. You can visit his channel on YouTube. He put that animation together for me. So that's the new one ongoing. And then thank you to Mary Wynn for getting me a nicer camera. So I don't know if that's going to translate or not, but it at least looks a lot nicer to me in my home right now. Email us at veilofsleep@gmail.com if you have any kind of correspondence that you'd like to send along. And definitely hit the chat. It seems like the chat might be the most fun part about this. At least it has been the last, for the entire time we've been doing that, the chat's been popping. So please enjoy the community that is there. If you're watching this with a child, probably usher the child out of the room. We will at best be a hard PG-13, most probably a hard NC-17. So if you would like to parent in such a way that you don't have to deal with that, that's great. Oh, great. The new camera is tracking me, which which we tried to turn off, but apparently it's turned back on again. So, we'll figure that out by next week. It's baby steps, baby steps. Oh, yeah, and if you've got suggestions, we're gonna at least take one tonight. When we play, go ahead and throw it in the chat. You can say just suggestion colon or call it as a suggestion, whatever. There's a lag, and then it's so I won't get it immediately after I ask for it, and then there's time burned sitting around, makes me feel like a loser, makes you feel bad for me. So if you've got a suggestion for us to use, go ahead and throw it in the chat at any time, so that we can go and look at it. And I want to start off by announcing the winners of the contest from last week. Which was the guess which three movies these are, from my drawings. The contest itself, big loser, huge loser. I was looking for three winners. Only two people participated, and those two people were partially correct. In each of their cases, that's the Price. I talked to Price already, and Patrick. You
What?
Patrick Neville, I believe. So, hey, you two are the winners. The contest is a loser, but that's not going to stop me from doing it. So, what you have won is I am going to draw a frame of a movie of your choosing and get it to you somehow. And then we're going to do the contest again, and I'll use those drawings. So don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody what you've selected. Just send me the email, at veilofsleep@gmail.com, and you will have a hand-drawn drawing for me, and then we'll try it again, and we'll see, now that the prize is revealed, maybe the next time we do it, people will be interested. And if not, it will become clear to me that people are both not interested in getting those drawings, and so then we won't do it again. But I have faith. I have faith that it might be fun. It might be useful. So, just for everybody's own edification, I am going to show those again so that you can know what they were from last week. So here are our movies. This first one is Blue Velvet. That's Blue Velvet. Price got
Yeah.
that one correct. I think I did a really good Isabella Rossellini in that one. Not that I think of myself as much of an artist. This is the one everybody got, obviously, Big Lebowski. That's also the vibe that I think Farrell, myself, and Louis give off. And then finally, here's the one that nobody got. I will say it starts with a B. It might be canceled now, but it was a comedy that I really really loved when I was a kid. Or a high schooler rather. So those were the movies. Because no one guessed that third movie, I have another frame that I'll draw from it. So the next time we do the contest in a week or two, since I guess we're only planned for doing this for 2 more weeks after this week, but we'll see. Seems like we're having fun. Maybe we'll do more. It will be the two movies, one from Price, one from Patrick, and one that is that same movie but a different scene. I don't know, maybe that's a silly idea, but I really like the movie, and it's at least gonna get it in the discourse when I finally reveal it. So I think that's all the housekeeping that I have to start with. What I like to do is invite the guests from the week to join me. Please, I guess you don't have to because we won't hear you, but I would like to welcome the three jokers. Hey, all.
Woo! Hello.
Tyler, there's that cat. Uh,
He was he was sitting right in front of the camera right before, and you're like, "I'd like to introduce XYZ," and he moved right away.
oh,
Uh,
nice. You got
yeah,
him. You have him entertainment trained. That's
yeah,
pretty good. Pretty good in an animal. To just think
yeah,
of all the opportunities. I did. I,
yeah.
I I was in a video years and years ago that a friend shot that was like kind of doing almost like a like a Hitchcocky anthology thing, and he was like, "Oh, I would love for you to do sort of a creepy narrator character, especially if you could bring your cat to the
Eh,
studio." And so I did wind up bringing my cat, and he was a lazy, friendly guy, so it went okay. But he started shedding like crazy, and so even on the video, you can just see clouds of hair
wow.
like enveloping us. Man, what a great! I love my cats. My cats were my guys. Um, so, uh, yeah, you all are the team that hosts the CIC Open Stage every Thursday at Finley Dunn's. Shout out Taylor, shout out Sloan, shout out all our folks.
Yeah,
Um, the greatest. Uh, thanks, Tyler, getting on your feet.
yeah, yeah.
and I just think one of the reasons, aside from you all just sort of like being my friends, I wanted to get you on here to kind of like talk about that show a little bit and just sort of be like, um, I know that it was something that sort of like Farrell threw at you to host, but I think it's worth kind of hearing. Well, what we say about the show is like bring yourself or bring a team, we'll get you on stage, and so it's both a combination BY bring your own team and a jam. Um, but I kind of feel like it's sort of like worth hearing what your philosophy is about it, like how it's going, what your attitude is towards running it. I think it's an amazing show. I have such a great time every time I'm there, and that's even with having to deal with Alex fucking challenge coins ruining a generation of
Yeah,
improvisers.
yeah.
So, so yeah, what do you have to say for yourselves?
First of all, I want to recognize that Tyler is looking very big when he's standing in that pose. He's looking very large.
Yeah, I know that door has to be 4.5 feet tall, right?
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
yeah.
I yeah, Farrell asked us to the jam, and me and Tyler had both previously hosted. Tyler had hosted BYOT, and I had hosted a jam at CIC before. So and then Tyler was so I were like, sure, we'll do it. And I know that me and Tyler are like we used to go to the jam at the playground for like years every week. So we were just like jam guys. And
Oh yeah, no, I remember before I ever
mhm.
met you like in a formal way, I was like, oh, it's that jam guy who looks like he'd be dangerous but is really funny.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still a little bit dangerous.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
oh no,
I like
absolutely.
I don't know. No, I'm just a normal improv loser now. But uh yeah, it's really fun, and it's really nice the vibes are incredible for a jam, because I don't know if you've ever been to a lot of other jams around the city, but it can feel like uh desperate. And you guys all froze.
No,
Yeah,
you were
I
freaking
think
out on us.
yeah, I think you were
Hey,
the
are we
one who
back?
froze. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Jams can have a very desperate feel to them where
Oh, yeah.
it feels it's yeah, and it can often feel very sad and sort of like it's just a place for the drinks. I think Farrell would say it's just a place for people to come inside to get warm, to come in out of the cold. And, but ours feels like a place people might want to come even if other options are available, other heated spaces. So that's huge for us. The vibes are incredible. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I love it. It feels like a great party from, it's really a great party to be at. It's really, really fun. And I mean, I think that, sort of the the empirical results of it prove themselves out since, you all are pretty much hitting the fire code limit and not going above it every single week, right? So I think that's pretty great. And I was talking to somebody relatively recently where I kind of feel like the real evidence of it is that the jams at the end are always like fun and positive. So rather than it being like, hey, why don't I go and fight a stranger to see if I'm funny or not? It's like actually kind of like, oh, I wound up on a team and people are trying to make this actually be a good experience. And then the bring your own teams are all like, there's some really, really fabulous shows, but it's, rather than it being kind of like a like everything's good sort of like, culty non-acknowledgement thing, it feels like, well, if you if you have 9 teams, it's sort of like every third team someone will sort of like shit the bed and not have the greatest show, and then the other two show prior will be fantastic. So there's like enough evidence of the possibility of things not going well that the how common it is that things go really, really well is, I think, is another testament to the atmosphere that you all put up. It's really, really cool. Uh, so why don't so if your teammates want to step in and defend you, please do. But but fucking challenge coins, just like,
Sure.
I feel, to me, I actually love that they exist because it gives me another way to sort of like wrestling, style engage and like boo the heels. Uh, but I also, and we've talked about this, I also feel maybe explain how it works, and then um and my assertion is that it's actually genius by you, Alec, an
I agree.
anarchist,
It's totally
because
genius.
because I think it's a real-time illustration of the evils of capitalism, because it makes people actively work against their best interests in order to accumulate a worthless currency.
Mhm.
So
Well, it's not worth this.
okay, yeah, well, I mean, we're talking
Just
challenge
don't.
coins, but I haven't even
Yeah.
explained it because I'm
Yeah.
hostile to it. So you guys being non-hostile to challenge coins, please, I give you the floor.
All
All right.
yeah, the challenge coin is you can earn challenge coins at the show, and you can earn challenge coins in a few ways by doing things that some people would say help the show, and then some people would say greatly detract from the show and the
Greatly
art
detract.
and greatly
Yes,
detract from the show and
yes.
the art form. It's like a form of respect for the art
What do you think Alec was trying to
form.
say? A form of respect?
I don't know. Yeah,
Uh,
respect, like a way to
you
respect the
can
show.
what's that?
Oh,
You're
you had another.
Okay. Sorry, my internet sucks. Okay. You can use cheesy phrases like y'all need Jesus. You can have the Joker come out on stage. You can be in a bathtub, or
Mhm.
what's the last one?
you
Political
can have an
statement.
The
opinion that you
political
A political
opinion
statement.
one. That's
Like
the one
you
that really kills shows dead.
well
Well,
the problem, Jordan, is that it's either he agrees with or disagrees with, and so it's about him.
well, here's the
Hmm.
problem with that one. Here's the problem with that one. Symbols, and where we're learning more and growing and it's art, and there's also the idea of like spectacle, like
Hmm.
professional wrestling, where it's fun to, yeah, like professional wrestling, you said it's fun to cheer and boo, and it plays to your dumbest, most basest instincts, and it's just like, how do you bring out the worst of a crowd? uh and uh and
Well, and
I
this is how you've seduced me. I'm now complicit with the whole idea because I
yeah,
take so much enjoyment in hating the whole idea. So,
Yeah, yeah, it's like reality TV. And I like that. I like that because to me it's very of the times. Like you know, I would be portraying,
Yeah,
like
he's he's gone.
all the
He's
all the
gone.
head shakes.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
something
gone.
about
Oh,
modern life. If I did, I was really going off there when I froze.
Yeah, you were.
thank God it froze. You know.
no, I
Yeah,
intuited the passion, and you know what? I kind of agree with you. Like as much as I'm dogging it, I really, I think it speaks to sort of the general vibe of the thing that you all are creating. It's like it's rough and tumble, and it's a party, and it's got these weird, ripples to it that make it a fun time.
Can
Yeah,
I
Tyler.
can I
Yeah.
just but he's like he's not good about the rest of the rules. Like he only plays by his rules. He don't play by other people's rules. So like
yeah, get
we
used to it,
once
buddy.
get used to it, buddy. See what I'm saying? We had a night where Alec couldn't come and we he coins it coinflation because everybody got coins that night. And the challenge was that like they had to beat Alec or Tyler or Nathan or Lauren on set, and everybody was doing it. They're having a great time, and everyone got coins, and they all had fun. And then he came back the next week and was like, "Well, all those coins are null and void. They don't matter." You know?
hmm That's, I mean, I think that's what's so fascinating is like on the meta level, look at, look at what this is. Go to the show. There's thoughtfulness, and things to take a strong stand on, to love or to hate, uh, with what's going on. But it's all there together. It's the which is really cool. And yes, you can turn the challenge coins in for what? It is now the only reward if you get 100 and turn them in, you can be an honorary member of the Three Jokers.
Mhm. That's
No,
all.
Yeah,
but no
That's
other
yeah.
prizes anymore.
That's all we have right now.
yeah,
Well, all the
That's
other
great.
prizes, we're ending up taking time, which is
Because
the most
the
valuable
other
currency.
people who were involved in the show stripped away all the prizes.
hmm
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think, it's people are still going for those challenge coins because you have succeeded. You have succeeded in the capitalistic enterprise of now the coins themselves have theoretical worth. People want to accumulate them, even though they can never actually be turned into anything material. You've had like, your own collapse of the silver dollar. Um, now it's just an idea, unless John Schnorberg
no,
has close to
no,
100.
no. He's nowhere near. No, Ben was the closest. He was near, and then he did a whole fucking monologue, and then we nipped it right after that. But I will say, if you do get 100 coins, you could be Instagram access. We'll give you the password to our
Oh
Instagram.
wow, that's big. And after we play a little bit, I also want to talk about Instagram because the Three Jokers are both the hosts supreme of of the open stage, but also they're a massive Instagram presence. They're
Yes,
really shaking things up, and I want to make sure
yes,
that we touch on that too. So
exactly.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's I love that. I just flipped over to the chat. Um and the last line is visible Lauren frown.
Who said that? Who said
Uh
that?
Price.
Uh,
Hi,
what's he doing?
Bryce.
What's he doing?
I think he's participating. So hey, Price, shout out Price.
Join,
Um
join, join. I see Price walking his dog all the time, every day.
oh
I
yeah,
see
you
him.
live like
He's
right in the
always walking his
yeah.
dog, and I'll tell you what, his dog is always biting at me.
He's always by
Yeah,
Well, it sounds like not Price. I think you're being called out for
yeah,
poor owner management
yeah, yeah,
of your animal.
yeah.
Um, so okay, so I checked the chat and it looks like there's a lot of fun stuff going on, but I do not see anybody calling out uh, a suggestion. So what I did is I do remember Tracy had a suggestion last week that I thought would be fun. So so we'll just use that. And, and and maybe it won't be fun. Maybe it'll be horrific. But it's stuck in my mind because we didn't take it. And Tracy's suggestion last week was cruise ship outbreak. So I figure we can do a little mini piece with that where we'll hop on and off. But that's where we start from, and we can all step off stage and then step back on and start playing. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it.
Hey everybody. Thanks for being out here on the main deck.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Hey. It's been so great to get to know all you guys.
Yeah, you're an awesome dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rick, you're awesome, man.
Thanks. Hey, I really appreciate that because this is things are getting a little hard out here. So
yeah, weird hard.
Weird hard and bad. So
what?
you guys,
it's getting bad. What?
Well,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Rick.
We had the bird flu contained.
Yeah.
The disease got me. The disease. It's a disease.
Oh,
Rick.
It jumped. The disease jumped and I'm frozen. Okay.
Come on, Rick. Come on.
Sorry. Well, I got the disease. So,
Wait, hey, then step back a little, okay? You need to call us all into close quarters to announce the
Yeah.
disease,
no.
Rick. Yeah.
You need to understand what's going on.
Disgusting, Rick. Stop.
We could freeze permanently. We could everybody on this boat could freeze permanently. They're gonna find a ghost ship with a bunch of frozen people on it. 10 years from now, we're all gonna be frozen from the disease, sliding around on the deck. All right.
Rick, yeah.
All right.
Well,
What else, Rick?
you don't think that's enough? I feel like that's
No.
enough.
No, I don't.
What do you mean? What else? We don't need another bullet point.
I didn't
We don't need another.
No. It's just a
It
group
jumped.
meeting.
The disease, we had it quarantined to the pet room where everybody was
yeah.
keeping their pets, but somebody went in there because they wanted to hang out with their pet, and it jumped. So now it's in the human population. So we're doing a reverse quarantine where we're
What's that, Rick?
that's what I'm trying to tell you right
Okay,
now.
no, I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
just, I feel like you should have been just quarantined, probably. If you're the one that has the thing instead of calling us all.
That's what I told the medical officer.
Uh-huh.
I was like, reverse quarantine.
Okay, just
You back up, Rick.
Yeah, just pick. Oh, jeez.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, it's the thing is, it's like he's still charming, even with
All
devastating.
right.
What? Oh, you're back?
I'm back. I'm back. I froze. What time is it?
Well,
It's
Rick,
Still
just
11, 15.
yeah, it's like maybe 20 seconds after you had started making your point.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
almost done making my point.
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
But
more.
I can take an intermission if you guys are talking about something else.
No. We were talking about you. We were worried about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rick,
Okay.
mostly I think the question is, what's the deal with this reverse quarantine? And
Yeah.
how do we like implement? How do we implement the reverse quarantine?
Great
Yeah.
question. Great question.
And
So-
as a server on this boat, I've been serving out everybody. They keep asking me questions about, you
Yeah.
know, do you have the disease? Do you have the illness? You know what I mean? Now
Wait, you knew about this already? This is the first time I've heard about this outbreak.
no, I didn't know. They kept asking me questions, so I didn't know. So they kept
okay.
asking this to me. I didn't know.
You
So
knew
I
there
kept
was
saying-
a disease. This is the first confirmation that
They
it is
kept
pet-borne
saying-
bird flu.
Yeah.
One of the
Well, they're
animals
loose
is getting
now.
out. What the?
I mean, they're loose now. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really matter
wait.
because
Martin, are you patient 0? How's your cat out?
No, she's not doing well. No, she's not doing well. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
she's
but
so big.
Seems fine. I mean, there's no outward signs of distress, Martin. And for your part, if you're patient zero, you're also not symptomatic, right?
Hmm.
Not
I mean,
anymore.
look at
No,
Rick.
not anymore.
Rick's
No,
No,
like,
I'm the only.
Rick's bad.
yeah,
It's hugely symptomatic.
it looks like he's about to go into another spasm.
Uh,
I think
he's
he's
at
mid
the-
one right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's in the
fellas.
telltale.
fellas, can we just
Yeah?
check in really quick about Rick?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as long as he doesn't pop right back into consciousness right in the middle of, us saying something.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah, like he's
oh, he's back.
Oh.
Cool it.
No. All right.
Sorry. Sorry, Rick.
Yeah.
You lost it again. I don't know if there's like a whole alternate reality inside your brain where you're like explaining reverse quarantine, but you just were.
Oh no, I'm just doing this the whole time that happens.
Everyone, shut up! The captain's coming.
Oh,
Nope.
at ease.
At
Ahoy.
ease.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Cap.
Actually, Captain, you have not yet been exposed. It feels like maybe you should get the fuck out of here. Rick is exposing all of us to bird flu right now.
Yeah,
I'm doing.
Bird flu.
Uh-huh.
avian flu, also captain, is what they said.
Yeah, I'm doing a reverse quarantine.
Avian
have you not heard
flu.
about
Bird
this yet?
flu. No, this is the first I'm hearing about it.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Martin's known about it for days.
We're supposed to land in New York City in 2 hours.
I said, man, time flies. So we're supposed to reverse quarantine for 2 hours, Rick?
we got to do it for 2 hours, 2 whole hours, which means we all have to be together for 2 hours and talk to each other like people.
That's
without-
what it is? That's what a
All right.
reverse quarantine
Well,
is?
All right.
no.
No.
We don't have to hang out.
Hold
Okay,
on,
well-
hold on. I can't let this boat go ahead to New York City, one of the largest metropolises in
Yeah,
the world,
Or maybe Tokyo's bigger.
with a disease on board. I'm changing course. I'm going right up to the wheel room and I'm changing course.
Captain, please go to New Orleans.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be
let's
really
go
fun.
to New
for you.
Orleans. Let's go
Orleans?
to New Orleans.
What do you have against the people of New Orleans that you want to get them sick?
Yeah, Martin,
Oh.
I don't think we should drive a boat full of bird flu to New
Oh.
Orleans. They've
Been
been
through
through
enough,
enough.
Martin.
It's,
You
it's
guys
almost
don't think so?
it's almost
Oh.
Mardi Gras. It's almost Mardi
Oh,
Gras. It's Mardi Gras season. It's Mardi Gras season.
season. It's
Yeah.
Captain. We'll probably be fine by the time we get there, and then we can go
Yeah.
get some drinks.
Yeah. Hey, Captain, I got a question for you. You've probably had fried fish, but have you ever been to a real fish fry?
I
Where
love
they do
this.
it? Where they do it?
I love this.
Right?
No, it's-
Where they do
Yeah.
it right?
I can't say that I have.
Well, then we gotta go to New
We
Orleans.
gotta get you there.
We gotta.
That's
get
not
you
a
there.
New Orleans thing. That's a Wisconsin thing.
Well, maybe
What?
I'm thinking of crawdads then.
Yeah. You're thinking of
Okay.
you're thinking of a
Yeah,
boil.
Rick, you're thinking of crawdads.
You're
Okay.
thinking of
Billy,
a
Billy.
crawdad boil.
Okay.
Billy.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Billy, what's happening in Wisconsin? They're cooking fish in Wisconsin?
Yeah, the fish fry is like a Wisconsin staple. I mean, which
What?
we could do. We could skip right past New York, head up the Hudson River, and
Okay.
traverse all the Great Lakes,
Uh,
and land. Land in
no,
the UP.
no. I
or,
can't become like. What was the name of that famous boat that got stuck?
famous boat that got
the notion-
stuck.
In the
The
channel in Iran in the canal.
and I ran, yeah.
No,
Well,
I
look,
ran.
we've all forgotten that boat's name, and we'll become just as forgettable if we block a river. So,
The only thing I'm remembering is Bodie McBoatface. You remember when that happened?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Or the Terror? You're at the Terror on the AMC.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Captain, get a load of it. Rick's doing. This is what happens with Rick.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
what a bird flu thing looks like.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
the-
Oh, he's back. He just snapped out of his spasm. Okay.
Wow.
Ooh.
Rick, you do
I
not
was-
look well.
I got that.
Rick, yeah.
I got that bird flu. It jumped. It jumped. And
Rick. Quit walking to me. Stop it,
Yeah.
Rick.
stop what?
Quit walking at me, Rick.
Well, we
Stop.
all got to get it. We all
Stop.
got to get it.
No,
I don't-
no.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
a chicken pox party.
because it's like a chickenpox party, and our medical doctor says once everybody gets it, he can take a sample of everybody's DNA and run them through his test, and then he'll be able to make his own vaccine.
I don't like
Are you
the
s-
experimental things happening
like-
in the DNA room on this ship.
Yeah,
I
are
don't,
you
I don't like that
talking?
word. I don't like that word vaccine. Can we call it something else?
Oh,
The jab.
come
The jab.
on.
No.
Come on.
The fu-
No,
the
don't. No, you know.
I have one. I have a perfect suggestion.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Do you all want to hear it? Yeah.
No,
Yeah!
not really.
Yeah.
Tell
I
us.
mean, not
Tell
if
us,
you're going
tell
to
us.
tease
Oh.
it so much. Okay, go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
I got two yeses and one no's, Captain. Do you want to hear it?
Proceed.
Yeah, I'm not going to beg you to hear this. I'm going to
All right.
put up with hearing it.
All right. You know what I would call it?
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, yeah. What?
No, I don't. I don't.
We do. Can we listen? Can we have some fun with?
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
No,
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm answering his question. No, I don't know what he would call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as a right leaning person, I would call it the jab.
Hey, that's great.
You said that earlier. That wasn't new.
Thank
No,
Yeah.
I want
so
to
much
repeat
for
it.
that.
I want to repeat it because everybody didn't hear.
For a fact.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
the jab.
There we go. It's happening at a very
I'm back.
irregular pace. Yeah.
Okay,
call it- yeah.
I'm going to the wheel room. I'm gonna set course for New Orleans.
You're doing
Yeah.
New Orleans.
Yeah, all right.
We gotta
That'll
give New
take-
Orleans
That'd
a
be
break.
great.
That'll
That'd be
take
great.
like an
Great.
extra 6 hours. So in that time, let's get this figured out, okay? And
6
then we can-
hours. 6 hours from New York to New Orleans. It's gonna
Yes.
take 6 hours to go around the
Well,
whole.
we're 2
like,
hours from New York.
Captain,
Well-
I'm breathing. Captain, I'm trying to. I'm breathing on everybody. I'm trying to spread it.
Stop.
Stop.
Yeah,
Rick,
Ugh.
stop.
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 So
Stop.
You have to get it. You have to.
Just you know.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
I think I got it from Rick.
You already had it.
Yeah, I think you're patient zero, Martin.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Captain. So sorry. I'm gonna have
You
fun in
guys-
New Orleans.
All right, I'll see you boys later.
Okay. Bye, Cap.
Thanks, Cap.
See you, Cap.
Do you guys ever think that we drive Captain out of the room? Like Captain.
Yeah, there's a lot of uncomfortable energy when we're around each other. I mean, I know that we we have a great time.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun. Yeah, no, I have fun.
I was supposed to have my
Yeah.
my annual review with Cap in about 45 minutes.
Oh.
Oh,
Chase them on up. You can
Yeah.
have it while you got the extra time. If there's anything you wanted to deep dive into,
it's 6
I mean,
hours.
it sounds like
Yeah.
we're going to be jamming the pedal down to make this cruise liner go as fast as it possibly can. But
Yeah.
no reason that you can't have that chat.
Have
And
any of you guys-
seriously. Oh, I was just saying, if you get to like New Orleans, like you want to be in a good mood. So like get the review over, get into New Orleans, go to the world's oldest restaurant in the world. Apparently it's in New Orleans. It's been open for so long.
Whoa.
Which one?
Yeah. I don't know. It survived the Battle of the British in New Orleans. It's like from like the 1800s. It's so old.
And the hurricane.
And the hurricane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's-
Katrina.
I can't believe you smacked me, you bitch.
Rick.
I can't believe you smacked me.
I can't believe you're coming at me with your disease.
Well, I had
Okay.
to do that. I had to do that because the
Well,
doctor
I had to
told
do
me
it too. We both
Smack
had
him
to.
again. Smack him again.
Don't you?
Oh, good. That was
You
great.
are in big trouble.
That's
You
just for
are in
good
big
measure.
trouble. We're gonna put you in the.
Oh,
Leo, welcome to my office.
oh, fellas, we gotta get out of here.
Leo, welcome to my office.
Hi, Captain.
Come on
We're just-
in, have a
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah, I love what you've done in here. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah. I didn't know if the nautical decor was too on the nose, but
It's, you know what? Sometimes on the nose is the best way to go.
yeah, I love anchors and wheels. So, well, have a seat.
Right.
I'm just gonna go through this list of questions. What do you think was the best thing you accomplished this year?
Oh yeah. Well, I instituted Taco Tuesday I think that's been going over really well. Everyone, crews get involved, guests are getting involved. I have yet to see you there, but everyone else is really loving it, I think.
Yeah, well, I've been taking my meals at different hours. Sometimes I go to the Taco Tuesday, but it's like lapsed into Wednesday by that point, and then it's just like some lettuce shreds, no meat, no
We house those
tortillas.
babies.
Yeah, just like some sour cream and lettuce shreds. Who can sustain themselves on that? So I go back to my quarters and I have a Cliff Bar.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And what is the biggest thing you think you messed up this year?
Messed up. Um,
And this should be something really big, because
okay, really
usually
big.
usually people try to like turn it into a secret good thing, like,
Oh, like I
oh, I
care too
guess I
much.
cared too much, I tried too hard. Like,
Hmm.
please actually point out something that you messed up.
Okay. Well, you remember that older patient that we lost in August?
Yes, old man McCuffey.
Mhm. Yeah, I that was mostly my doing.
Was it?
Yep.
Captain Jerry.
Yes.
You got any cereal?
Excuse me?
You got any food? All right. I'm gonna get out of here.
He's still. Oh.
He's okay. Okay, next
Sorry
question.
about that.
Hey, sorry. I just saw him dip in and out. And Leo, I hate to interrupt
No, please.
this, because I know that you're probably in deep dive. It's just, I thought I needed to update you, Captain. Dr. Gordon did the blood draw, and he's starting to feel skeptical that it is bird flu. He thinks maybe Rick just has a debilitating inherited non-transmissible neurological disease. But we're just trying to keep it
What did
cool.
Martin have?
What?
What did Martin have?
Oh, he was faking it.
The attention?
Yeah, he just wanted the attention,
Oh.
So, um, so it seems
You're
like
telling me here we are 45 minutes on our way to New
Yeah.
Orleans,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
no bird flu on this ship.
It's unlikely,
Rick is just cuckoo.
Yeah, Doctor. Well, I mean, you just saw him a minute ago, right? Was that normal behavior? Was that the kind of behavior that would drive a bird flu?
No, it was
Yeah.
absolutely cuckoo behavior. So
Yeah. No, it seems like he's probably neurologically melting down, is what Dr. Gordon says. But we really we like Rick so much that we're just gonna kind of try and keep it cool. But I had a little bit of a consultation. He said 95% non-transmissible, um, neurological, inherited disease, and five, less than 5% chance of bird flu. So we're probably all right. But since we're already near New Orleans, if we could just sort of
Gotta keep going.
yeah, give Rick the kind of thing that that might
Are we
help
still
him.
making that new blood jam?
The new one?
Yeah, like our
Yeah.
own. Okay, good.
Yeah. There's a little bit of the old one left, but we're making the new one still. So, so I thought that might be a relief. And of course, you need all the information. So if you decide to turn us back around and extend the voyage by another 5 hours, 15 minutes to get us back to New York, then, or I guess 7 hours, 15 minutes since we were 2 hours outside of New York, then, that's the captain's purview. I just, I wanted to make sure that you had all the information ASAP.
oh no, we might as well keep going because you're telling me there's still 5% chance it's bird flu. So
Less than 5, yes.
Captain, I have bad news. Captain,
yes.
there's some pirates right outside our boat. and they're looking to invade our boat. And it turns out they have cannonballs pointed right at us.
They have cannibals.
Pointed right at us. Yeah, they're gonna eat us alive.
Oh my God.
Wait, cannibals?
Yeah.
Cannibals.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
God.
flinging
I don't want to
they're
be
flinging-
eaten.
I don't want to
Captain.
be eaten.
Neither
Captain,
I
do
don't want to
I.
be eaten.
I want to make it to New Orleans. I want to have some fun up there. Captain, what should we do?
Okay. What kind of weaponry do we have on board? I know we had to offload a lot of it in Greenland
Rick
when
had
we
that
stopped.
switchblade.
Rick
Oh
had a
yeah, he's always
switchblade,
doing tricks with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Mhm.
that.
I don't know. Can we trust such a wild card to defend us?
Well, I think maybe if we sort of like put it to him like, hey, who knows? You know, you may as why don't you go out big? Then we might be able to sort of fling him onto the pirate ship, and maybe that would buy us enough time to drive on into port.
Okay.
All right, guys,
Boys, go.
Oh,
load me into the fling me.
Okay, put him into the cannon.
All right, Rick.
Rick, are you sure? Do you know what's going on? There's cannibals over there.
I have a limited amount of time left to
They eat-
Quick, let's get
They're gonna eat him alive.
Let's get him out of here.
good. That seems like a great way to end it. If
I want to go out.
for Rick to be loaded in while he has a this is great. Alex still thinks he's playing inside the scene.
I gather that it's over now.
It is.
If
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
okay, okay.
You had to freeze. You had to freeze at a dramatic moment when Rick was being loaded into the cannon, and it was like, you know what? That's the perfect place to just have it be have it be the still frame freeze for the show, and then and everyone can picture you being launched onto the boat. Great. Well, and I also just wanted to leave enough time for you all to talk a little bit about the Three Jokers Instagram presence as well. So I'm happy to share it. Maybe I should give it. Is there any kind of preamble before we take a look at your most recent posts? What's your mission statement for your Instagram? But please follow at the Three Jokers on Instagram.
I would say we're just trying to show that the Joker, he is crazy. He is, he is, but he's also a lot like you and me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So,
yeah.
That's what this is all about.
And if you want to be a the Three Jokers super fan, follow the Instagram, go to Open Stage, and make sure that the Joker gets in your show to earn that challenge coin.
There's also a quiz you can take.
Oh yeah, the quiz. That's and if you come to Open Stage and take the quiz, Tyler will grade it in front of you and really pull out his professorial skills to let you to demonstrate his disappointment or his approval for how well you do on the Joker quiz.
Yeah, and I think like with the Joker, like a big part of our story is humanizing him because I think he hasn't been humanized enough. And like if you look at how we interpret him, he's a guy who got divorced. His wife left him. Lauren's leaving. his wife's left him. He has kids. He has a cool sister that he hangs out with a lot. Like he likes to go to movies. He's really good with animals as well. He's very gentle.
He was in that dungeon for about 6 months.
He was in a dungeon that he didn't ask. Nobody asked him to, you know what I mean? And he
makes the best out of things.
He makes the best out of things. Yeah.
If someone is late, if someone joins your Instagram feed now, are they going to feel like they're just missing? What's the barrier to entry? Because obviously there's so much lore.
About 220 posts to scroll through.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a commitment.
Yeah.
But rewarding, a reward to that commitment.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're deeply interconnected.
Deeper than a challenge coin.
I don't know about that, but
yeah.
All right. Well, here let's take a look at a couple of at a couple of these things, and if you've got any kind of commentary you'd like to make, here's some of the things that you can expect to see if you follow.
Almost up to 100 followers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Almost at 100. Yeah.
Well, you have been you have had some folks with some pretty big followings give to Three Jokers quite a bit of attention, right? So I would say that it's
Yeah.
probably a case of quality
Yeah.
over quantity, right?
Jordan, I don't know if you know this. There's a guy named Pocket Billiard Shot. He's giving us a really hard time on Instagram about like that we're not doing enough, or like we don't have big enough audience, or like
Ah,
maybe our art isn't that good, or
is
something
he
like that.
is he offering to sell you followers?
No, he's just cutting us down. Like, so we
Mm,
spend a lot of time. So all of this that you're seeing right now on the screen, like we prompt this. We like put it into a chat emulator, and we prompt it, and we create this. So like this
hmm
wasn't created until we prompted it. And so like you can see there, like that's the Joker with Robbie Williams. That's the Joker in a homosexual relationship because we had
hmm
he had a
Oops.
situation in which yeah. So like I think you understand like what we're going for. It's just like
hmm
real honest hard truths for a guy that's like down and out a little bit.
I can see
Yeah.
it. And also it appears that I can no longer scroll through the list of the Three Jokers posts without logging into Instagram
Yeah.
on my computer, which I guess I probably could do.
Well,
But you know what? We're running out of time. So
What?
I think that probably everybody's gotten a nice little taste there. And can go out, follow the Instagram and try and pick up. And then if you feel like you've absorbed the lore enough, show up at open stage with a team or just yourself. Be prepared to jam. Take that quiz. Nobody's scored. What's the highest score, Tyler?
From open stagers, it's 50. It's like 55%.
Yeah, but Taylor, right, is the
Taylor, yeah,
all
but
time.
yeah, Taylor's like 97. She missed a couple. So the test is open book. You can take it whenever you want. It's open book. If you take it as long as you want, just submit it after you
hmm
take it. Nobody's ever done that, but
And
all of our like
we're working on a Q1 update.
yeah, we're gonna do. There's gonna be a spring final. Obviously, we had the fall, so we'll do a spring
hmm
one. But the moral of the story is that like I feel so bad as a teacher, but like you have all the reading materials in front of you, and like you have the resources, and it's like really disappointing that like I keep scoring these things and they're so low. And it's like I was telling John, like, is it me or is it them? Because like I gave them all the opportunity to be like a student to read it and react to it, and the scores I'm seeing are just really disappointing.
Yeah,
You know,
it's going to rely on a curve to make it to get any passing grades at
and
all.
yeah, and what is a curve? You know what I mean? Like I want to make it easier for them. Like no, it's just fucking read it. Just read it. Like his story is like he's so Nathan. You can back me up here. He's so blue blooded and just so like open and vulnerable. Like it's all
Yeah.
there. Like
Well, I
He's-
don't want to put you in a place where you feel uncomfortable with the level of passion you feel for this. So, I think
well,
maybe what we ought to do is let's just go around because we're closing up shop. So we'll go around the horn and maybe each one of you can share, your favorite little factoid or character or element of the lore that you've built so far, just as a little teaser for folks that want to subscribe, jump in there. So Nathan, if you had to pick your favorite The Three Jokers piece of lore or info factoid, what would it be?
yeah, I think that what I really connect with the Joker is that he's a really strong Christian man. So he's, about once every other week, a nice post of him reading his Bible, connecting with other dads who read their Bibles. He's a man of God, and that's one of his pillars.
Oh, that's great. It's great to know about one of the pillars. Lauren, what's your take? What's your favorite part of the Instagram lore?
What I appreciate about the Joker is that he has a smoking hot sister.
I'm interested. That's interesting.
You know, he's very lucky to get dinner with her sometimes. I believe just the two of them celebrated his birthday together. That's really special.
Mhm, that's a see. Oh man, it's already we're off to the
Yeah.
races. Tyler, what about yourself?
For me, it's that it's like an underlying thing that when you wear a sweatshirt, people don't see your undershirt, but for the Joker, he has ADHD. So like you don't always see it all the time, but it shows out in certain ways. Like recently he was in a traffic jam, which he caused, but I think we know why.
Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 That's I
Yeah.
mean, we've got every single one of us has a number of self-defeating behaviors. It's
Yeah.
nice to know that he's got that same kind of thing. Alec, what
Yeah.
about yourself?
My favorite thing, when I was most touched by the Joker, was when he shared when his best friend Bubsy the Turtle was in hospice, and his best friend Bubsy the Turtle was a movie buff who really enjoyed classic cinema. And right before Bubsy the Turtle passed, they were able to watch Casablanca together one last time in the hospital, and that was just such a special moment.
That seems like an incredibly special moment. And what I appreciate about all of this is um, e- each each of you have mentioned something that someone can go out and see on the Instagram feed. So if you don't believe it here, you can see it yourself. Just get in there and become a three Jokers head. It will it'll be a valuable use of your time. All right, but our hour's coming to a close here. So I just want to thank you all for jumping on and playing. It's great to see you, great to play with you. Thanks for giving me a little bit of time with this little experiment. Um,
Can I say one final thing?
oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm very interested in the movie frame contest being relitigated. I think that you'll find that there was a third comment left
Uh,
that was maybe
Oh.
hidden by YouTube due to
yeah.
YouTube not liking what the name of the movie is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. John, I think you might have
oh,
a winner for that.
I might have a third winner.
Yeah.
Oh
You might
wow,
have a winner. Yeah.
that's incredibly exciting. I'll go and look. Because I mean, obviously, I've been checking every day in the hope that I would have three participants in that contest. So so I'll go look and I assume that there is actually a third contestant. So based on that, whomever that third contestant is, you win.
Yeah.
even if you got none right, there's three winners.
No,
So
Join. You can't
what?
do that yet. No, don't. Look at the comment. See the comment. Don't just give them to them. I
Well,
mean, it could be one of us in the room right now.
yeah, it's a math thing. Well, if the comment just happened while the show is happening, then
No,
it's
no,
It
over.
no, no.
happened mere seconds after last week's show.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
This
Well,
contestant was locked in
then
about
that
this movie.
then this contestant is a winner. I mean, sorry, Tyler, it's just
Well,
math.
well, you don't know yet. You haven't seen the comment yet.
Well, you know what? We should take this offline.
What? We have 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes. Keep it correct.
All right. So next week, Alex and Andrew from Logan Square Improv are going to be jumping on. We're going to be talking about the theater a little bit, playing some scenes, and and hopefully we'll see y'all then. Thanks everybody. Thanks
Cool.
to Three Jokers.
Thank you, Jordan.
Uh,
See
Thank
ya.
you.
Oh,
Bye.
my absolute pleasure.